Now, what I mean by that is, well, for instance, today we were pretty busy with the fire department. I'm their paramedic, and we got a call out at around nearly noon up on the interstate, and I tell you, right now the heat in the mid 90s, and you get up there, it feels like triple-digit temperatures with the 100% humidity. Getting up there on the interstate and dealing with a car, just an accident, tragic accident. Car went underneath an 18-wheeler and totally took off the top of the roof. Car didn't flip or anything, just went right underneath the 18-wheeler, went off the road. The man was dying when we got there. Young man, probably late 20s. Massive head injury, bleeding out, stopping breathing. But if I was to just tell you someone died in a car wreck, I-10, Mississippi, doesn't mean very much to you. It's different though. It's different though when you're out there and you have a person's hand in your hand while they take their last breath. That is a totally different experience. The reality of the tragedy is there and now. You can feel it viscerally in your soul, in your body, your heart. You can feel it. What comes to mind is what is it going to be for this family, for his mother, for his wife, for his kids when they are told, the cops come knocking on the door to tell them that their son, their husband, was killed. Cut down in their prime. Now, imagine the same thing with these people in Afghanistan who had nothing. That family that was killed today, and all the other hundreds, thousands even, of victims of collateral damage, had nothing to do with 9/11. Nothing. Well, hell, not even the people we're killing right now and propagandizing for war weren't even the ones that were on 9/11. That was a criminal event, even if the story was officially true, which there's a lot of questions around it that never were answered and probably never will be answered. So I can't believe the official report. But that's neither here nor there. We got enough 9/11 conspiracy websites out there and forums for you to go check out. And I mean, me personally, I don't believe the official report at all. All you have to do is look at the incongruencies. But those people over there are, their families, they're goat herders and they're farmers, barbers and mechanics. I mean, they're just people going about their lives trying to survive while Imperial America is storming all over the freaking land. Where we bought and put in the leadership that we wanted in that country, in involving them in their affairs. We go off and we kill these people, and it's barely a footnote in the news, if it's reported at all. Which all the main sites, there's no report of this NATO bombing. Even if they did, people, like I said, it's just someone got killed in I-10 today. It's not very visceral to them at all. Things always change when it's you, when you're actually there and you actually see it and feel it. It makes all the difference in the world. I can't express that enough. Being that a paramedic, that I've been doing this for 20 years, I can't express that enough. That will change you. That will change your feelings. Someone gets shot in the news. Unless you're the person that goes out there and scoops them up off the ground, while they're in a big, huge pool of blood, which, by the way, gets really thick when it comes out like that. Congeals, and it's got a unique smell. It's hard to describe, but it's strong. I mean, you pull up on the scene, you get out, and you can smell the trauma. You can smell that you're on death's door. To be able to scoop up a lifeless body, a human body, is indescribable. And the worst part about all this is, it's not about going after the bad guys. It's about making money. It's about making money, wealth, and power for powerful men. Like I said, I'm not going to cry when this all goes down, and it's going to collapse. I'm a partaker of it. I'm a hypocrite. I am. I use oil. When you look around my house, there's tons of oil. I start my job on Monday with AAA ambulance in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So I'll be driving 80 miles, 160 miles for a 24-hour shift. I'll be burning up fossil fuels and putting out carbon into the atmosphere like any other Joe Blow. But I'm kind of boxed in, as most people are boxed in, even if they want to change. This isn't America of the 17th century. We got 300 million Americans here, 7 billion in the world. We can't all go back to the land. Not everybody's in a position or have the resources for all that. I can try, but like I said, if I have no illusions. I personally think I'm going to die when this collapse happens. Maybe I'll last a few months longer than the person that's totally unprepared. Hopefully a little bit longer. But, I'm not really preparing so I can live a few more months longer. I'm just taking one day at a time and living. I'm trying to live compassionately. And speaking of that, I wanted to spend some time tonight talking about the importance of where you live in the community. I live in a little small town called Pearlington, which is a little old town that's located in the Pearl River. There might be 400 people in this town. And as much as I do for the community voluntarily, I still don't know everybody that lives out here. Pretty much keep to themselves. I try to introduce myself and talk to people, and express that, as a paramedic, I'm here, I can help you. And I do. I help as many people as I can. And I'm not doing it so I can get some kind of reward, social reward. It's more of a altruistic sacrifice. Trying to epitomize a life worth living. Pursuing money and power, it's not worth living. Think about it. Look around your community. Try to know as many people as you can. Learn how to be an evolved human. Because maybe something will survive. Good evening. You can find this and all more at www.oilage, all one word, .com. I am Megadoom.